Right, let's get some more reaction on this. We're joined by political analyst Ntsikelelo Breakfast. Ntsikelelo, thank you so much for your time. I've seen some people say, well, this removes the cloud that's always been around President Cyril Ramaphosa. Does it really do that?
Not really. I think it's still early days. I think the judgment on the one hand struck the balance in terms of the issues that are at play in the bigger scheme of things. But on the other hand, the challenge is to whether now the president is going to disclose the names of those people who funded his campaign, simply because in the domain of politics, there are no freebies. He who pays the piper calls the tune. So the argument is to whether was there an economic exchange between the funders of the president and whether those people are the ones at the moment who are getting tenders in the administration of Ramaphosa. So I cannot say that the president is off the hook, but I think the judgment, though, was a scathing attack against the public protector, and I think that is going to amplify the call that is made in some quarters that she needs to resign from her job.
What do you make of what the Chief Justice Mkhwebane argues in his minority judgment? He says that there's this tendency of the magnification of the public protector's errors, and that's a code. So he seems to suggest that there are more judges who even have more experience who sometimes make the same mistakes that the public protector makes, and yet they are not treated as harshly as the public protector is treated.
There have been many judgments besides this one that have described the public protector as someone who's not acting in good faith, as someone who's not trustworthy. So I'm not going to pay attention only to the comments by the Chief Justice, but I'm going to look at the totality of issues at play. I don't think that the public protector has basically been behaving in a way that is ethical. I think she has been embroiled in some of the factional battles of the ANC. For instance, I mean, I'm not saying that President Ramaphosa should not be held answerable, but there were other presidential contenders besides him. So why do you pick and choose now which contender you want to, investigate and then turn a blind eye to others? So today's judgment is not the first scathing attack against the public protector. There have been other judgments before who have been critical of it.
All right. Ntsikelelo Breakfast, thank you so much for your analysis on what came out of the Constitutional Court.